my channel, and if you are new to my channel, hello, how are you, what's up, what's good? My name is Shaira and welcome. So for today's video, I just wanted to do a hairstyling kind of video with you guys. I feel like I have not done one in literally years. I used to use these types of turban headbands where it's kind of like a wrap. It does have a stretchy piece to it and you just kind of lay it on, right? I recently discovered that these turban kind of head wraps do come in headband form, and I'm sure they've been out for a while. Makes things so much easier when you have a headband that you can just pull back. And this one I got on Amazon. It did come in a few different colors. I think there was like a pack of 6. I will have a link down below for them if you are interested in checking these out. They have been my favorite as far as hairstyles go, and I'm obsessed with them. So I wanted to share what kind of hairstyles I can do with these and how convenient these headbands are versus these bands, these kind of headbands. Let's go ahead and do the hairstyle. So I like to part mine to the side, and then I go ahead and just kind of maneuver it on, and then sometimes I do like little extra pieces out and not pulled in. It just gives it more of like a messier look, which I do like. I don't know if I'm going to keep these extra pieces because we're going to be pulling the hair up, so let's just go ahead and stick those, except just like those little baby pieces you can leave out. So it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You're just gonna part it right down the middle, separate the two. We'll start with this side. So I'm gonna pick it up, just kind of twist and start creating a lower space bun kind of ball right here. And obviously it's not going to be perfect, especially if your hair is my length, just because I have layers and my hair is not that long. But we're just going to go ahead, take a rubber band or a hair tie and just tie that in, and then you have one little space bun down there. How cute is that? And then you're just going to do the same with the other side. Try to get as even as possible. We're just going to twist that, create a bun on this side as well. To kind of like break it up a little bit, you can kind of tighten it. And if it does like fall out and does something really weird, go ahead and take a bobby pin and just play with it. You can bobby pin whatever is looking awkward to your head, and then you have two space buns to work with. So here is hairstyle number 1. I hope you got the back of that all right. Hairstyle number 2, go ahead, put your headband on the way you want it, the way you want the front of your hair, obviously. Just gonna take a comb and just start back combing out. I like to use these like bigger tooth combs just because it really doesn't damage your hair as much. It just adds like some much needed volume, and as you could tell, my hair doesn't have that much volume. So we're just gonna go ahead and put it in there. I don't typically like to use hair products like hairspray and stuff like that unless I absolutely have to. So usually most of the time I'm not using hair spray or whatnot unless I'm like curling my hair. If I'm just like trying to just kind of do it and get through the day, then no products are needed, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to use products if I don't have to on my hair. We're trying to get it back on that healthy route, you feel me? Okay, so your hair is big. Band might move. If it does, that's fine. Just kind of mess with it, and I'm gonna just kind of pull up half of it. It can be super messy, no big deal. Give yourself a nice little ponytail with your look. It's halfway down, so it's kind of messy and kind of like whatevs, just kind of loosened it up at the base of the head. My hair is obviously not perfect. It's kind of just pulled back in this like higher halfway ponytail type deal. There goes hairstyle number 2. Something just where it's kind of out of your face, but you can still see like you got some hair, you know what I'm saying? It's not like all the way pulled up. It's just halfway down. You can add curls in it if you want, like that would be super cute. I've added curls like in the ponytail, so since it's already up, you kind of just curl what is left in the ponytail, and it does that. But if you don't want to do that, then you can obviously just leave it like this. For hairstyle number 3, you can kind of use the same concept as hairstyle number 2, since you are going to put it in a high ponytail as well. I'm just going to go ahead and show you just from the beginning. So I'm going to pull the headband back, get it where I want it, pull any loose hairs around my face just to kind of give it that unkempt look. We're gonna go ahead and create a high ponytail, but instead of just halfway up, we're gonna go ahead and pull it all up. And this is definitely not gonna be perfect as well. I'm pretty sure you're noticing a pattern here. Who needs perfection when you're doing your hair? Let's go ahead, seal the deal, and then you have your high ponytail. If you do have little like flyaways that kind of just fall out, I mean, it's up to you if you want to leave them. Usually I kind of just like to gather all that because I do have shorter hair, so it tends to kind of fall out. So let me go ahead and bobby pin that just so I know that it's all pretty much up. Fix your headband when needed, of course. You can either leave it like this, or you can obviously curl it, which I'm going to do right now just to, you know, show you guys the full-on look. Just gonna take strands and curl, and I'm using my Numi 19mm curling wand. If you are wondering, I absolutely love this brand. Their curling wands, their hair tools get super hot, and it's literally legit. I love this brand. So I'll have their website linked down below if you are interested in checking them out. You're just gonna create these like little fun waves. I don't curl all the way down to the end of the hair. I like to kind of leave that straight just to give it more of like that unkept kind of curl look. And when you are curling, be sure to go different directions in the curls just so they don't all lay together. You're gonna wanna curl away from your face and then curl towards your face for like every other strand. So once all the pieces are pretty much curled, grab your comb or your fingers, just kind of pull the curls apart. And then just pull with the comb. That just gives your ponytail much more volume to it. As you can tell, I don't have that very much as far as volume goes, and it literally just made it that much bigger. So hairstyle number 3. And of course, the little ends that I pulled out, you're gonna wanna curl those too, just so it all flows together. So now that you've seen the 3rd hairstyle, we're gonna go ahead and roll with the 4th. I basically pulled it out of that ponytail, and the curls are what this is. So we're at this point of our hair stage. Got some curls, got some volume and whatnot, and we're just gonna use that to work with what we got going on as far as the hairstyle goes. I'm gonna go ahead and part a little bit of my hair out from the headband, and then for this end I do have this poof which I do want to keep. I'm just gonna like pull what I want to keep back in the headband. So I'm just going to go underneath that and part underneath that. And then I just kind of look at both. I feel like this has less, so we're gonna go with less on this side as well. That'll do. Okay, we're gonna take our headband, leave these front pieces out. We're gonna put the headband on. Go ahead, design your hair the way you want it. Sometimes I like to do a little bigger poof in the front, sometimes don't. It's just basically what you feel. All the hair that's pulled back into the headband, you're just gonna kind of ball up, and I like to just start right at the bottom. I do like to give this whole area right here some volume, so that's what we're gonna do. Whatever's left right here, you can leave it as is, throw it in a ponytail like this. I'll go ahead and do it. Really depends on how long your hair is, of course. But you can see that the curl does give it a little bit of volume, and then you do have just a little bit of texture and whatnot in the ponytail like that. If you don't want to do that, go ahead, pull that back out. So we're going to get back to gathering up the lower ponytail, and then just like the space buns, I kind of like to just do one big one and just kind of fold it like so. can go ahead, take a ponytail, secure that, and just kind of tighten it up. So it's going to be just like messy. It's not going to be neat whatsoever. Just kind of loosen up the hair if you want, just to kind of give it a looser, messier kind of look. And of course, if you need a bobby pin it, just to kind of make it feel a little bit more secure at the bottom, go ahead. I just kind of like to take a bobby pin at the bottom of this bun and just kind of push it up just so it has a little bit more lift to it. You see how this comes out? You're going to want that to come out. It's not going to be perfect whatsoever. So just kind of take advantage of those little flyaways and just kind of pull on them. And then with these little curls, you can either leave them as is, or you can go ahead, curl them just a little bit more in the front, just like that. Piece away these little curls. You can go ahead, leave it like this. If too much of it is falling out, just go ahead, just scoop it up and just bobby pin it in place, and that'll help with some of the flyaways. If you feel like this is too much, if like your hair is super long and you don't want to do this area, this section, just pin it back. You could literally just bobby pin it back. You can do just a little bit of the stream in the front and not do anything much more than that. And then pin the rest of this back into your bun. There you have the fourth hairstyle. Okay, so now you have the fourth hairstyle where you have this lower messy bun, and then you just have the rest of it kind of pulled back, a little bit of the flyaways up front. This is actually one of my favorite hairstyles to rock, especially like if I've already had it down and it's pretty much just pulled up. I kind of like to wrap it up into this lower bun if it gets too hot on the back of my neck, and it makes a super cute hairstyle, which I do like. This is a great hairstyle to sport some earrings, so if you want to throw some hoops in or whatnot, you could totally do that. Look how that just kind of changes the whole vibe of your look. I love hoop earrings. It just adds a little bit more to it. Clearly I'm feeling myself a little bit too much. I need to stop playing. So okay, so the fifth hairstyle, this works more for longer hair, I guess you want to say, medium length hair. I'm gonna give it a go. I have been wanting to try it, and I feel like now that my hair has grown out a little bit, we're just gonna wing it. I feel like it's always easier to throw the headband on and then do your hairstyle around it, because once you do your hairstyle and then try to throw the headband on, it really throws it off, especially in this like front area. More importantly, if you do like the front area a certain way, which this is how I like to wear my hair when it's in a headband. So I'm able to kind of gauge it and work around that. It's just so much easier. Even though my hair is parted this way, I'm gonna swipe it over and have this action going on this side. We're gonna have most of my hair on this side. So I feel like this can work with either curly or straight hair, but I'm gonna go ahead and just move most of it to the side. Whatever's left over here, I'm just going to start from like the top, kind of gather pieces, slowly shift it and move it around. We're gonna do this twist thing, and then I'm going to bring it over. And you can totally bobby pin this if you need to, just so you know it's extra secured. Okay, so as far as all the hair being on the side, there's a couple things you can do here. You can kind of pin it and have a side ponytail just like so, which is super cute. I've actually done a side ponytail like this before, so I'll go ahead and do that just so you guys can check it out. Just lower the ponytail like behind your ear, and it will just kind of sit. So that is one side, and then you have the other side where it's kind of curled. It has this like twisty detail right here, and you kind of just bobby pinned it over. If your hair is long enough, you got a good amount of hair, you could totally just take all this right here and braid that down. Obviously my hair is not quite that long yet, but I mean you get it. You can see how that would be a cute hairstyle. Twist it on this side, the rest of your hair is brought to this side where you can kind of do a side braid and just have it all just hang out. But if your hair is not long enough and you just have kind of like my length, you're going to do the same as you did on this side. You're going to do the same, just kind of twist it and gather hair from this top layer right here, and you're going to go ahead, bobby pin that, and then without a ponytail, since you have bobby pins, you're just going to create this like side ponytail look, and all your hair right here is kind of pinned back, and you just have this twisty look to your hair. And adding the headband is obviously just a fun accessory, but it just makes it easier because all the hair is already pushed back. You don't need a ponytail, and it just looks so pretty with the curls. The curls are still there. So that is the 5th look. Alright, so I guess that is everything for this video. Like this video if you found it helpful, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd greatly appreciate it. I'll also list my Twitter, my Facebook page, my Instagram, and my vlogging channel all around this area, and everything will be listed down below as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.